Alright guys, new format acquired. Look at this. You can see everything. You can see the shining lights coming from my beautiful acoustic guitar. You can see the other guitar back there, and there's another guitar next to me right here. And I've got some other guitars in the other room. In total I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guitars. Seven guitars. And then a bass guitar. And I'm gonna get a new one soon, so. Anyways, I'm gonna teach you like a little thing. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I guess it's like a little fingerstyle song that my dad passed down. Out of tune. You know what? I'm gonna go get the appropriate guitar for this. I'm gonna go get the nylon Spanish guitar. So this is gonna be a very Spanish song. Feet reveal. Hold on. I'm gonna have to tune this as well. Here it is. I'm gonna be careful, guys, not to pop the string out of it. The nuts. Okay. So I don't know what this song's called. I'll just call the video Sigma Song. Okay, it's called the Sigma Song. So you go play this chord. So you got middle finger and ring finger on the second fret on the D and G string, and then you put your index finger on the first fret of the B string, and then you should sound like that. And so you want to use your thumb and your index to go like that. And then you want to go, and then I usually extend my middle finger. And then when you pluck this string, you want to like lift your index finger off the first fret of the B string, and you want to do like a little pull off. Okay, like that. So it's basically the pattern is. Okay, so you're gonna go. You're gonna put your pinky finger on the third fret of the low E string. So you're gonna go. So go. And then you pluck the G string after this. And then you pluck the open B string, and then you go back to the G string. Okay, and then you add. And then when you hit this again, before you go back to the G string again, you want to do a bit of traverse picking, and you want to pinch the with your pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the high E, no, I mean low E, with this here, and then you want to pluck the B string open and that at the same time, and then you want to drop back down to that G. So you want to go. Oh shit, man! Did I just mess it up my own song? Well, I kind of do it randomly, to be honest. But like, if you want the proper way to do it, like, yeah. And then you go. Then you want to basically. So you want to go. So you want to go. And then you go down to the 1st fret of the low E string. So you want to go like. I'm going to play really slow. Then you want to hammer on to the G string, so just play it open and then hammer on to the first fret, and then you wanna play you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and you wanna play these together as like a chord. And you can just add variations of like it works very well. With like I don't know how to explain it, but it just works very well with things, you know? You can make your own variations. Yeah, that's basically it. So the first part that I've taught you should go like this. And then you could just mix up the chords. You can go. Actually, now that you think about it, it sounds better when you go just the same chord that you did at the beginning, but you just raise it by 1 fret. Not like raise it on the fretboard, but like raise it. No, I guess raise it by 1 string each. Like that, and then you can do this variation. Or maybe not that one. That one's still tricky if this is going to be a beginner's tutorial. You wanna go. So that's basically just plucking the high E string open and a B string open. So you wanna just do the same. So that's basically just. Then when you do the, but instead of plucking it once, you want to pluck it twice. And then you just pluck the open B string, and then you play the 1st fret with the index. And then you just drop down again. And then you that at the end, or you could just go play like that. But anyways, and then you go after that. You can just smoothly. After a while, you get smoother and smoother at it. And then you go. I'll just play the whole thing again for you. And then you can go. So it's the same chord as at the beginning of the song, the first chord that I showed you. So just go. So you just keep your index finger on there instead, and then you want to put your pinky finger on the 4th fret of the of the B string, and then you want to just bend it, or you can just leave it like that. Okay, so you want to go. So open A to the D string, and then you just play with your pinky finger the 4th of the B string, and then you just let go, and then it will play the first string of the B string, because that's where your index finger is. So it goes, but then you just mix in. I really enjoy guitar content, guys, so I'm gonna keep it up. So you go. That variation there is basically just in between when I did this. And then in between that silence you go. And then instead of stopping at that second on the D string, you just play the G string as well. I did D string, you play the G, and then you play the G string. So. And then it goes to this far. Okay, so after this, so basically. You just raise the chord by one string for each finger. Then you just strum it, and then you start again. Wait, let me try and remember. I haven't played this in a while. We'll get to that part in a second, hold on. But yeah, so you just go. So you just play that chord. And then you move your middle finger and your index finger up to the 3rd fret of the bottom, like the low E string, and then you put your middle finger 3rd fret low E string, and then you put your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. So you go. And then you just, the chord where you just bring it up a string for each of the fingers that I showed you for the first chord. Just do basically the same thing, but in the middle of it you just add that chord that I just showed you. And then it transitions, you just play this chord. control strum down to that to the B string there. And I'll do this slowly for you first so you guys can see. Oh, there's also, I'm pretty sure there's also So basically, what you're doing is holding that chord that I showed you at the first chord of the entire video. You pinky finger to the fourth, and then you strum the higher E string, and then you just go back to the index finger on the first, and then you just let go, and then you just play an open B. Your your ring finger up to the 3rd fret of the A string, and then you put your index. You don't put your index finger anywhere for the time being. So then, it's like that, and then you add your index finger back to the you know the 1st fret of the B string. So you go. And then you add your pinky finger to the 4th string again, and then you move your. Okay, so you go like that. So after you do that, move your ring finger down to the 3rd fret of the D string, and then you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then you hold down the 1st fret of the B and the E high E string with your index finger, and then you will just add your pinky to the 4th fret of the high E string. And then you go back to the not the 1st chord, but remember the one that's 1 string above it. So like that. It's like a simple version. Anyways, so yeah. Oh, my fingers muted the string. Oh well. But yeah. So that's that part, and then it just goes back to after you go. And then you just start playing the I guess that's it. and then you can finish it off however you want. You can just either just loop it over and over again, just keep going after that last part there. But anyways, that's it. That's I guess my song, whatever. It's pretty shit, but whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh guys, next video I'm gonna give you a hint. You goddamn right.